Hello friends, today's discussion entomology at a glance daily discussion. Chapter 4 we will be discussing about the insect ecology. This chapter deals with the insect ecology. So briefly we will glance that what are aspects you need to see or you need to study in insect ecology. So this is our fourth lecture in our lecture series of daily discussion. So let us see what we need to study in insect ecology. So in ecology, first you need to study the concept of ecology. For that you need to know the what is ecology. So ecology is derived from the Greek word oikos plus logi means oikos means house and logi means study. So ecology means the study of house. So here we used to study about the species, population, community in the environment, in the ecosystem, and their interrelationship we used to study. So that's the ecosystem and environment and all those things are the component of ecology. So that we need to study. And environment and its components. So environment is a physical, chemical, biological, or any factor which affects the population or which affects the community in particular ecosystem is known as environment. So what all are its component that you need to study, like what all are factor which are affecting to the insect population that you need to study. And coming to the biotic and abiotic factor and their effect on growth, development, population dynamics, distribution and dispersal. So biotic factor means the which having the life. So what are biotic factor which is affecting the population dynamics of insect or growth and development of insect or distribution and dispersal of insect. So biotic factor means your like parasite, predator, all those things, how they affect the insect population, okay, population dynamic. And those biotic factor, it also deals with the relationship among the organism, like maybe it is a positive relationship, intraspecific relationship, interspecific relationship. So intraspecific further also we'll discuss. So intraspecific relationship means relationship within the species, inter means between the species. So what are kind of relationships, what are our factor comes under biotic factor, like your predator, parasites, and your food, so how it affects. Then abiotic factor, the temperature, relative humidity, wind current, air current, edaphic factor, how they these affect the population development and population dynamics. Population dynamics means change in the number of population. There is a certain level of population above and below the population use, average population size used to be there in every ecosystem. So above and below there is a population fluctuation known as a population dynamics. Then their distribution means physical location of the species or insect. Like there are different kind of distribution, random distribution, so there is no synchrony in distribution. Then your uniform distribution, clump distribution. So these all are the distribution model. Then dispersal is a phenomena of moving population, displacement of the population, insect population. That may be the immigration. Migration. Immigration means the species moving out to the population, and when it start with immigration means moving inside the population. The species, some of the species are the member of the insect group that is moving inside the population is known as a immigration. And then migration, when the population displays in large amount, that is called migration. Those all are the part of dispersal. Then principle of biogeography and insect biology. Biogeography means here it is branch of science which deals with the geographical location and its evolution. So change in the insect population and their evolution with respect to space and time, with geographical location and time, how the insect species has evolved over the time, so that we need to study. And insect biodiversity, biodiversity means the number of species is present in those ecosystems, is how many types of species, either a species diversity, genetic level diversity, or population diversity, means there how many numbers, different various numbers are present to that population or locality. Then coming to the biotic potential and environmental. Biotic potential is a maximum reproduction capacity of the organism, is known as a biotic potential. Then and in biotic potential, it never reach for an insect, for anything, it never reach to the optimum. Like one example from the BSc first year, we used to study the one pair of white fly, if it continuously grow, so after 14 generation, there will be the full of the world will full of white fly with the earth crust cover, like that. Such a biotic potential is there, but it never realized its biotic potential. Why? Because there is an environment resistant. Environment resistance is the all those factor, maybe biotic factor or abiotic factor, which resist to realize a biotic potential of the species. Means the environmental factor, it will always resist or break down, so that the insect does not reach to its biotic potential. Ecosystem, ecosystem is a structural and functional unit of ecology, where the we study generally the population, insect population or their community and their interrelationship among them, as well as with the environment. Then coming to the ecosystem, there are several ecosystems. Is there terrestrial ecosystem, agro ecosystem, and your marine ecosystem. So with respect to crop and insect, we used to study, so here the agro ecosystem analysis. So coming to the system, what does mean by system? So system is made up of several component. Okay, so if the change in one component, it have the repercussion effect on the whole the system. So agro ecosystem, it is made of several component, like you have a crop, you have a insect, you have a predator, you have a parasite, natural enemy, and all those things, those all are factors. So how they are interrelated, what all are characteristics, and how its function, so those all things you have to understand and write. Coming to the intra and interspecific relationship. So intraspecific, I told that this is the relationship within the species. So what kind of relationship within the species is there? Like in social organism, in honeybee and termite, there are association is there, different caste. And then you have parental care, for mating, for food exchange, like in termite interphylaxis. So all those are a intra-specific relations. Interspecific relationship, that may be the positive relationship, that may be negative relationship. So positive relationship means like symbiosis, like mutualistic relationship, like commensalism. And negative relationship means competition, parasitization. So all those things are a negative relationship. Then predator prey and host parasite interaction. So which kind of, how the predator and prey they used to interact. Okay, and then how the host interact with its parasite. So those interaction you need to study, how many kind of parasitism is there, like super parasitism, multiple parasitism, or those things you say study. Then coming to the niche. So likewise, niche is a physical position of the organism at particular area where it fulfill its all requirement. Like you have to have you should know the who has given the term ecology, like Ernest Haeckel, who has given the term ecosystem, and who has given the term niche, like Grinnell has given food web, food chain. So all the Thomas Elton has given the food chain, food web, and likewise and ecosystem, E.G. Tansley. So those all things you remember. Okay. Then coming to a life table study. Life table study, name itself says that you have to study about the life. So it is a systematic tabular representation of the organism between life to death. So here we have to study like number of egg has laid, then how many first instar larva, then how many second instar larva, then third instar larva, then pupa, then adult. So how many has been remaining and how many percentage of death has been taken place. Then what all are other factor are there to for death, like due to high temperature, predator, parasitism. So all those things you need to study. So the first time life table has been studied by Raymond Pearl, then later it has been studied in insect, Morris and Miller has been studied in spruce birdworm. So all those things, example, small example you need to remember for pre as well as the mains exam. Then coming to the population model. So here you there are several model has been given. With that model, generally it is prepared based on the observation of data from the several year, like climatic data with respect to population dynamics, population changes. Like it is a simple it used to have a simple model, then multi-factor model. Simple model, like a rise in a temperature, how the population increase or decrease. And then multi-factor model is there, where the several factor we study the effect of several factor on the population dynamics. Okay, so there are different kind of mathematical and statistical model are there that you need to study. Then food chain and food web. Food chain is the relationship among the organism where they transfer the energy uh, by eating or getting eaten. Okay, so that is known as food chain. And food web, when there is several food chain is connected to each other, that is called as a food web. And coming to the arthropod population monitoring. So what does mean by the monitoring? Monitoring means keeping a constant watch on the population of arthropod or insect. So we used to keep a constant watch, like how the population fluctuate, or it is increasing or decreasing. So we have to keep the constant watch, that is called as a monitoring. Then pest forecasting. So based on the observation of several year observation by population monitoring or studying the population model, population monitoring, we used to prepare the population model. And with that, the pest forecasting means we predict the occurrence of pest before it occurs. So that this is a very good study where you can inform to the farmers so that they can plan a best pest management practice in prior. Okay, like in last year also you have seen the locust. There are a lot of locust invasion was there. So in that many pest alert and pest forecasting has been done in several places, but due to lockdown there was no proper pest forecasting was there. So the people were not aware and we lost lot of our crops due to locust damage. So coming to the diapause. So diapause is a suspension in growth and activity. Physiological suspension in growth and activity is known as a diapause. There are several kind of diapause, like embryonic diapause, egg diapause, pupal diapause, larval diapause, adult diapause. So you need to remember the example also. Like you have adult diapause in many beetles and hoppers. Adult diapause used to present. Then larval diapause, in your pink bollworm it is present. And likewise egg diapause. These all things with example you need to remember. Then cost of pest outbreak. There are several causes of pest outbreak. In recent time we are using different kind of chemicals. So are like it is leads to the development of resistance. So because of that, the secondary pest outbreak is also, secondary pest outbreak means the secondary pest which were the minor pest, but due to some favorable condition, this becomes a major pest. Like in cotton, earlier bollworm complex, they were the major pest, but due to use of bt cotton or pest management practice, the bollworm complex gone down, and the sucking pests like whitefly and aphid, they became the major pest. So that is called as your secondary pest outbreak. So that is also a factor. So what are other factor is there, like growing a new crop in new area, using more pesticide, resistant development. So all those things. Outbreak means sudden increase in the population of pest is known as outbreak. So what are those factor you need to study? So this is all about we study in the chapter ecology. So just briefly we have glance in this chapter. So you read all those aspects which comes under this. So you need to cover whole syllabus of this chapter, in which includes or which covers this particular topic. Okay, thank you. This is all about the today's class.